Michael, am speaking directly to you, and I need your full attention because this is not a mere suggestion. I need you to hear every single word that flows from the divine now. Do not look away, do not hesitate, do not ignore this message as if it were ordinary, because what I am about to reveal is a matter of life and eternity. Right now, as you read these words, God's presence surrounds you, unseen yet undeniably real, pressing upon your spirit with an urgency that cannot be postponed. I am here, and I am angry, yes, but my anger is the reflection of the urgency, the unyielding need for you to act, to acknowledge, to respond. You cannot delay this. Your heart must open immediately. You are being observed by forces beyond your comprehension. Heaven watches you, and every second that passes without your recognition weakens the divine plan meant for you. You may not understand fully why I, Michael, have chosen to speak so directly, but know this: your life, your destiny, your spiritual path, is at a pivotal moment. Do not allow fear, doubt, hesitation, or distraction to sever your connection with the divine right now. There is a force, a hidden presence, a shadow of deceit in your immediate environment that seeks to sway, mislead, and trap you. I have witnessed this, and God Himself has commanded me to intervene directly. I cannot allow this to continue, and I cannot wait for polite courtesies or gentle nudges. I am speaking because the time for gentle words has passed. Right now, someone you trust may be hiding a truth from you, a truth that affects not just your day-to-day life but the very trajectory of your soul. This is not conjecture. This is not metaphor. I have seen the concealment, the lies, the half-truths. If you do not act, if you continue to ignore the signals, if you continue to live as though the divine is a distant whisper instead of a blazing reality, you will miss the intervention that God has prepared exclusively for you. And you must understand, this is your intervention. This is not for someone else. It is not for the world. It is uniquely, irrevocably, and profoundly for you. I, Michael, am crying because too many times you have ignored my warnings. Too many times, the divine light has shone upon your path and you have turned away, distracted by fleeting pleasures, by doubt, by the meaningless concerns of a temporary life. But today, no more. God has decreed that you must see, that you must act, that you must recognize the forces at play. There are opportunities unfolding around you that are extraordinary, miraculous, and transformative, and yet, they are fragile. They will not wait for hesitation. They will not linger for indecision. They will pass if you do not respond now. There is a person, an individual, who has intentions far beyond your comprehension. They have operated in shadows, in secrecy, in ways that appear benign, but I tell you, God sees all. The actions, the manipulations, the hidden dealings, nothing escapes divine perception. And today, this person's concealments are being revealed. You will soon receive knowledge, insight, and understanding that will shock you, overwhelm you, and yet, it is precisely the revelation you must have. Do not recoil. Do not deny it. Do not question its reality. Accept it, face it, and act with courage because divine forces are aligned in your favor, but they demand acknowledgement, participation, and trust. Your prayers, your faith, your alignment with God's will, are about to be tested in a way that cannot be ignored. This is not a hypothetical warning. It is not a suggestion for contemplation. It is a divine command: open your heart, open your mind, open your perception to the truth. Even as you read this, unseen movements are taking place. Decisions are being made, actions are being taken, and the spiritual realm is in motion. Angels, guided by God's hand, are moving to protect you, to shield you, to guide you, but they cannot do so if you resist, if you delay, if you pretend this message is merely words on a screen instead of the life-altering, destiny-defining reality it is. You may feel fear. You may feel doubt. You may feel the weight of disbelief pressing upon your chest. That is natural. It is human. But I, Michael, am here to assure you that these feelings are precisely why you must pay attention. Fear is the indicator that you are confronting the truth. Doubt is the sign that your soul is being tested. Disbelief is the veil that must be lifted so that divine clarity can shine fully upon your path. I am commanding you to act now, to engage fully, to commit to seeing the reality as God and I reveal it. Your destiny depends upon it. There is a fortune, a gift, a blessing that has been held back from you, not because God does not wish for you to have it, but because the timing, the circumstances, and your readiness must align perfectly. The divine is patient, but it is not passive. And today, that alignment has been reached. Miracles are not abstract. They are not vague. They are tangible, living, unfolding realities that require recognition and engagement. You will soon see this miracle, you will soon experience it, and it will require action from you, immediate and unhesitating. The people around you, the very environment in which you move, contains hidden forces of both support and obstruction. God has arranged allies, unseen protectors, and miraculous interventions that are already in motion. But the hidden obstructions, the deceit, the manipulation, the concealed threats, must be confronted. And you are the only one who can confront them fully. I have prepared the words, the guidance, the insight, the courage, but they must be received, acknowledged, and acted upon. I, Michael, have wept in the heavens because too often, your attention has been elsewhere. Too often, your faith has wavered in trivial matters instead of anchoring to the eternal truths. But I tell you now, the hour has come for full awareness, full alignment, and unwavering faith. God Himself is orchestrating events that will elevate you, protect you, and prepare you for the destiny that has been reserved since before time began. And yet, this elevation will not occur passively. You must participate actively, decisively, courageously. I am here, standing as the sentinel at the gates of your destiny. I am the messenger, the protector, the warrior who defends your soul against the unseen threats that seek to derail your journey. And I am warning you, do not underestimate the seriousness of this moment. Even as you read this, doors are opening, secrets are being unveiled, and the path of your life is being illuminated by divine light. Ignore it, and the shadows will grow. Engage with it, and the shadows will be dispelled. The person who betrayed you, the one who plotted against your peace, the one who sought to manipulate or harm you, they are being exposed. God's light is revealing everything. And the moment of revelation will be both shocking and liberating. You may feel anger, confusion, betrayal, but these feelings are not obstacles, they are signals, guiding you toward action, clarity, and justice. Trust that God's justice is precise, merciful, and perfectly timed. You are safe under divine protection, but you must be active, aware, and attentive. You are being called to act spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Your prayers are powerful. Your alignment with God is critical. Your recognition of divine signs is essential. Even the smallest hesitation can result in missed opportunities. I am Michael, and I do not exaggerate. This is urgent, critical, life-defining. Engage fully. Let your faith awaken like never before. Let your heart respond without hesitation. Let your mind absorb every truth without doubt. And prepare, for the divine is about to move in ways you cannot yet imagine. I, Michael, have been watching over you since the very first moment of your existence, and I have seen every trial, every moment of doubt, every second when you felt alone, abandoned, or unheard. Today, I come to you not as a distant protector but as a voice demanding your attention, as a presence that cannot be ignored any longer. This is not a message that can wait, for time is collapsing around you in ways you cannot yet perceive. You must listen, and you must act, because the moment you delay, the forces that seek to cloud your path grow stronger, and they will not wait. I need you to understand that this is not a suggestion. I, Michael, am commanding your focus, your attention, your full spiritual presence, because what is coming is monumental. Do you feel it? That subtle tension in your chest, the shiver that runs down your spine, the inexplicable sense that something has changed in the air around you? That is the very pulse of God's plan accelerating. It has been moving quietly, invisibly, and now it is upon you, and only by opening yourself fully to this message can you receive the protection, guidance, and blessings that are your due. Do you know how many times your prayers have been answered silently? How many unseen miracles have passed you by, waiting for your recognition, for your willingness to embrace them? countless times. And yet, your spirit has remained hesitant, distracted, tethered to doubts and fears that are not your own. You carry burdens that were never meant to be yours, and you have allowed them to define the boundaries of your life. No longer. Today, I am breaking those boundaries. Today, I am shattering the walls that have confined you. I see the confusion in your heart. I know the nights when you have cried alone, asking for signs, asking for guidance, asking for proof that the divine is real, that someone sees your struggle, that someone cares. You are not alone. Never have you been alone. I have stood beside you through every decision, every heartbreak, every victory you barely noticed. And now, the time has come for me to speak directly to you, because the veil is thinning, and if you ignore this call, the consequences will be devastating. You are being tested, beloved, and not by the small trials that you have grown accustomed to. No, the test before you now is vast, sweeping, encompassing your mind, body, and soul. It is a test that will reveal the strength of your faith, the clarity of your vision, and the courage that lies dormant within you. This test is not meant to destroy you, though it may feel that way. It is meant to awaken you fully, to show you the power that has always resided within you, waiting for acknowledgement, waiting for action, waiting for obedience to the divine command. Listen to me carefully. Every hesitation, every doubt, every delay is being recorded in the heavenly spheres. Every moment you ignore this message, you risk allowing forces that wish to hinder your progress to gain power. They are real. They are patient. They are relentless. And yet, so am I. I am relentless in my devotion to you. I am relentless in my desire to see your soul rise to its full potential. And this is the moment when you must choose, either to follow my command and embrace your destiny, or to continue wandering blindly, subject to the whims of the world, subject to the manipulations of others who wish to see you falter. I know the weight of the burdens you carry, the secrets you hold close, the regrets that haunt you even in your happiest moments. These shadows have lingered far too long, and they will not leave without my intervention. I have come to illuminate the hidden corners of your life, to expose what has been concealed, and to reveal truths that you may not want to face. But hear me now, you cannot run from truth. You cannot hide from the light. And if you do not open your heart and mind to receive this message fully, if you do not obey the command that I am giving you in this very moment, you will forfeit blessings, protections, and revelations that have been prepared for you since the foundation of the world. I am Michael, the voice of God's will, the sword of justice, the shield against darkness. I am here to speak plainly, to awaken you from the slumber that has dulled your spiritual senses, to remind you of your rightful place in the universe. You are not ordinary. You are extraordinary, and the forces that attempt to convince you otherwise are desperate, but they are no match for the divine truth that now confronts you. Do not dismiss the signs you have been seeing. Do not ignore the coincidences that have seemed too aligned to be random. Every whispered warning, every inexplicable feeling, every encounter that made your heart race or your mind question reality has been me, guiding you, nudging you, preparing you for this very hour. This is the moment of revelation. This is the hour of awakening. And I am imploring you, open fully. Receive this truth. Do not falter. Do not fear. There are those in your life who appear loyal, who appear honest, who appear loving, yet they conceal intentions that are harmful, destructive, even malevolent. You have sensed it, in fleeting moments of discomfort, in instincts you tried to silence. Now, the truth will be exposed. And when it is, your response must be swift. Your clarity must be absolute. Your faith must be unshakable. I am giving you the power to see through the veil, to pierce the illusions, to confront deceit with courage and divine authority. Do you understand the urgency? I am not speaking to you casually. I am not giving advice to be pondered at leisure. I am demanding your attention, your obedience, your immediate spiritual alignment. For if you delay, the opportunity will slip away, and the consequences of that delay could affect not only you but those you love most. Time is not as linear as you perceive. Moments pass differently in the spiritual realm. Seconds that seem insignificant to you can translate into lifetimes of consequence elsewhere. This is not hyperbole. This is truth. I, Michael, speak to you now, and it is not a moment to be taken lightly. I need your full attention. The weight of this message is immense, and I cannot stress enough the urgency. Do not dismiss it. Do not postpone it. This is not a suggestion, this is a command from the heavens, delivered directly to you. God has sent me to you, to guide you, to protect you, and to alert you to the immediate events that are about to unfold in your life. You may feel calm right now, you may feel untouched by the storms around you, but know this, unseen forces are moving, both in your favor and against you. If you ignore this call, if you delay even a single second, you risk losing opportunities that were meant only for you. You are not alone. I am here, standing by your side. I have seen your heart, your struggles, your silent prayers, the moments when you doubted your own worth. God sees you, and I see you. And yet, the world around you may not. There are those who will try to deceive you, who will attempt to steer your life in ways that are not yours to follow. But I am here to ensure that does not happen. I am here to intervene, to shield, to protect, and to open doors that have been closed for far too long. Your protection is divine, but it requires your acknowledgement, your awareness, your trust. Do not misunderstand, this is serious. Your inaction has consequences, and this is why I am urging you, no, I am commanding you, to listen, to act, to align yourself fully with God's plan for your life. There are events coming that will test your faith. There are people around you whose intentions are not what they appear to be. You must discern, you must pray, and you must move with clarity and courage. The veil between what is hidden and what is revealed is thinning for you. What has been secret, what has been delayed, what has been blocked, God is lifting it now. But it requires your readiness. Trust in God. Trust in the divine plan, even if it seems impossible, even if your mind cannot comprehend it. You may wonder why certain blessings have not yet arrived, why certain doors have remained shut, why your prayers seemed unanswered. Know that everything has its appointed time. God's timing is perfect, but your awareness and your obedience determine how quickly that timing manifests in your life. There is a key, a hidden key, that will unlock a series of miracles, a wave of blessings, and you must act to receive it. Right now, someone is being sent into your life, a person whose presence will shift your destiny in ways you cannot yet imagine. Do not question the sudden appearance. Do not doubt the timing. Do not fear what you do not yet understand. This is the hand of God, moving swiftly to align events, people, and circumstances in your favor. But you must recognize it. You must open your heart. You must act without hesitation. Hesitation is the enemy of miracles. I have witnessed angels gather around you, preparing to move mountains on your behalf. They wait only for your permission, for your acknowledgement. Your prayers have been heard, your faith has been recognized, and now the time for intervention is at hand. You must step forward. You must accept what is coming. The treasures of your future, both material and spiritual, are waiting. Some of these blessings will be beyond your imagination. You have been chosen for a higher purpose, a path that is uniquely yours, and God is preparing to reveal it. Fear not the darkness that may appear. There are those who will attempt to challenge you, who will try to cloud your judgment, who will whisper lies meant to make you doubt. They are powerless against the divine protection surrounding you. But you must not entertain their illusions. You must not succumb to fear, anger, or confusion. You must remain steadfast. Your heart must remain anchored in faith, your mind aligned with truth, your soul connected to God. I warn you now, time is critical. Do not delay. There are moments that pass and never return. There are opportunities that appear for a fraction of a second and then vanish forever. You are at one of these thresholds. What you do in the next hours will determine the course of your life for months, years, and even decades. You have been patient, you have been waiting, you have been praying, and now God is responding. But the response is contingent on your immediate acknowledgement and action. Prayer is your shield, your sword, your guide. Speak to God openly, without hesitation, without fear. Ask for guidance, ask for clarity, ask for protection. And then listen. Listen to the whispers of the angels. Listen to the nudges in your spirit. Listen to the signs that are all around you. They are not random. They are messages specifically for you. You have been gifted the ability to perceive them if you are willing to see. Do not allow doubt to enter your mind. You may question the timing, you may question the source, you may question the validity of these words. But I assure you, these are not ordinary words. This is not an ordinary message. I, Michael, stand as a witness to the divine orchestration of your life. I am speaking with the authority given to me by God Himself. Every word, every sentence, every warning, every encouragement is meant to awaken you, to strengthen you, to prepare you for what is coming. Be vigilant. There is a person in your life who will try to mislead you. Their actions may appear innocent, their words may seem sincere, but their heart is clouded. You must trust your intuition, you must trust the divine guidance within you. God will illuminate the truth, but you must be willing to see it. Do not let pride, fear, or attachment blind you. This is not a matter of judgment, it is a matter of survival, prosperity, and divine alignment. You may feel alone. You may feel exhausted. You may feel overwhelmed. That is why I am here, that is why I am speaking directly to you. I am not distant, I am not neutral, I am not passive. I am active, I am present, and I am urging you to take action. This is a moment of empowerment. This is a moment of awakening. You have been chosen, and God has prepared the way. Do not falter. Do not hesitate. Do not look back. The blessings coming to you are immense. They will transform your life. They will bring abundance, peace, joy, and clarity. But they will also demand courage, discernment, and faith. There will be challenges along the way, tests designed to ensure that your heart remains pure, that your intentions remain aligned with God, that your soul remains steadfast in trust. You will succeed because God is with you. You are safe. You are protected. You are loved beyond measure. Now, I command you to act. Speak your prayers aloud. Reach out to those who are meant to assist you. Accept the guidance being sent. Open your heart fully, without reservation. Miracles are not coming in secret, they are arriving in full force, ready to manifest. But your acknowledgement is required. Do not delay. Do not ignore. Do not resist. The time is now. I, Michael, Archangel of the Lord, speak directly to you at this very moment. Hear me carefully, for this is not an ordinary message, and I insist that you do not dismiss a single word I am about to convey. The urgency of this message cannot be overstated. I am calling to you with divine authority, and the heavens themselves are trembling with the need for you to receive and act upon this guidance immediately. You may feel calm, you may feel uncertain, you may even feel distracted, but I assure you, every second that passes without attention to this communication places opportunities, protection, and blessings at risk. God Himself has commanded that I reach you now. Open your heart fully. Let your mind focus entirely on these words. The moment you do, you will begin to perceive a shift, subtle at first, then profound, in the course of your life. You are not alone. Do not allow the weight of the world, the doubts of others, or the lingering shadows of past mistakes to cloud your awareness. I am beside you. God's light surrounds you completely. Nothing that moves against you can succeed while you remain faithful to the guidance I deliver in this hour. Yet, I must warn you, complacency is the enemy here. It is easy to hear these words and let them drift past your consciousness like the wind. But you were chosen for a reason. You were chosen because your heart, your spirit, and your mind contain a depth of faith and courage that others cannot muster. Now, the test comes, and your response will determine the manifestation of blessings, the shielding of your path, and the unfolding of miracles that God has reserved exclusively for you. I sense that you are weighed down by concerns, by responsibilities, by the burdens of life that sometimes seem unbearable. That is precisely why I am speaking to you. The weight you feel is temporary. It is designed by divine providence not to break you but to awaken you. You may not realize it now, but within you lies the resilience of 1,000 souls, the clarity of a mind attuned to heavenly wisdom, and the strength of a spirit that God Himself has shaped to endure and triumph. Trust this truth: you were not placed on this earth to merely survive. You were placed here to shine, to rise, to fulfill a destiny that is extraordinary in its magnitude, but only if you embrace the guidance that is being offered. Listen closely. God has set in motion a series of events that will soon reveal themselves to you. Some of these events may appear sudden, unexpected, or even overwhelming, but they are not accidents. They are divine orchestration, carefully designed to align your life with the highest good, to open doors that have remained hidden, and to protect you from influences and forces that do not serve your spiritual or earthly welfare. This is why I am commanding you: open your heart, open your mind, and listen intently to every whisper of insight that comes. Each revelation, each intuitive nudge, is a direct communication from God, delivered through me, Michael, to ensure that you are guided safely through the unfolding path. Do not underestimate the importance of prayer at this time. Prayer is not simply a ritual, it is a lifeline, a connection to the eternal source of wisdom, strength, and protection. When you pray with sincerity, with intention, with full awareness, you invoke the power of God to move mountains on your behalf. You invoke protection over your mind, your body, and your spirit. You invoke the guidance necessary to make decisions that align with your highest destiny. I am aware that there may be moments when prayer feels like a task, when the world's noise drowns out the still, small voice of the divine. Push past these distractions. Make prayer your priority, your shield, your weapon, and your comfort. God is with you, and your trust in Him is the key that unlocks the blessings that are ready to flow into your life. There is a specific reason you are receiving this message right now. There are forces in motion, some visible, some hidden, some you may not fully comprehend, that have been influencing the course of your life. Some of these forces may appear as challenges, as obstacles, as people or situations that cause confusion or doubt. Others may be the unseen energy of blessings waiting for your acknowledgement. You may feel uncertainty about certain relationships, about opportunities, about the path you are walking. Know this: all uncertainty will be clarified, all confusion will be lifted, but only if you act with faith, if you remain vigilant, and if you trust the process that God has designed specifically for you. Do not allow fear, doubt, or hesitation to dominate your choices. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting in alignment with divine truth despite fear, and this is what is required of you now. You must be aware that time is of the essence. This is not a message that can wait for a more convenient hour, for a more peaceful moment. The window for this intervention is narrow, and divine timing is precise. Each hour that passes without your full attention and alignment with God's direction diminishes the potency of opportunities designed exclusively for you. You may feel that circumstances are moving too slowly or too unpredictably, but this is an illusion of human perception. From the perspective of eternity, everything is unfolding perfectly, yet you must choose to align yourself with that perfection. Resistance, procrastination, or disbelief can delay, distort, or block the manifestations that are intended for you. Recognize the urgency. Recognize the power of the present moment. Recognize that this message is a call to action. You are being watched over, protected, and guided by forces beyond comprehension. God has assigned angels to your path who are vigilant, wise, and powerful. Their presence is constant. They observe the movements of your life, intervening discreetly when necessary, preventing harm, and nudging you toward your highest good. But divine intervention requires your cooperation. You must not turn away from guidance, from insight, from the gentle, firm commands that I deliver on God's behalf. When you ignore these messages, you risk stagnation, missed opportunities, and unnecessary trials. When you obey, you become a magnet for blessings, a beacon of divine favor, and a conduit for miracles that will not only transform your life but the lives of others around you. Understand that you are safe. No matter the intensity of the moment, no matter the apparent danger or uncertainty, you are surrounded by the protective light of God. Nothing can harm you unless you allow it through disbelief or negligence. Your body, your mind, and your spirit are enveloped in divine armor. But awareness is the key. You must recognize the presence of this protection and act in harmony with it. Prayer, trust, and conscious alignment with God's will are the instruments through which this protection manifests most powerfully in your life. Do not allow worldly distractions to divert you from this mission. The world will attempt to pull your attention away with noise, with trivialities, with urgent demands that seem important but are inconsequential in the grand design of your divine journey. You must rise above these distractions. Focus. Center yourself. Allow God's voice, delivered through me, to penetrate the layers of doubt, fear, and distraction that have accumulated around you. Every moment of clarity, every decision aligned with divine guidance, strengthens your position and ensures that the blessings meant for you cannot be taken or diluted. I also want to remind you that miracles are on their way. They may not come in the form you expect, and they may arrive in ways that challenge your understanding of reality. Miracles are not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes they are subtle, quiet, almost imperceptible. A door opens, a conversation changes your perspective, an unexpected meeting sets a chain of events in motion. These are miracles, and they are being prepared for you. But they will not reach you if you remain in doubt, if you neglect prayer, or if you fail to act with discernment and courage. Recognize the signs, trust the nudges, and act decisively when guidance is clear. Now, hear me on this with absolute clarity. You have been chosen for a time such as this. Your gifts, your talents, your experiences, your faith, and your resilience have prepared you for this moment. God has seen your struggles, your perseverance, your integrity, and your heart. The reward, protection, and manifestation that you are about to experience are not random. They are the culmination of divine intention, carefully orchestrated over time. Nothing in your past diminishes this. Every mistake, every setback, every heartbreak has been a step toward this alignment. And now, at this precise moment, you are ready. You are ready to receive, to act, and to thrive in ways that surpass your imagination.